Hey everybody, I'm Michael Strahan, and St. Jude has been close to my heart for many years. Their groundbreaking research is changing how the world treats childhood cancer and has helped push the survival rate in the U.S. from 20% to more than 80%. Please help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
Right now, though, we must Sleaze. It's brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today.
So much information, Barnes, is coming out about Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner's death by their son, Nick. I never heard this take, but Billy Bush kind of gave like a neighborhood update about what happened.
Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, are dead. It's unbelievable. It happened in Brentwood in a really nice community here in Los Angeles. Saturday night, TMZ reported a loud argument between Rob and his troubled son, Nick, at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. The LAFD were called to the home on Chadbourne Street at 3:30 on Sunday. They arrived to find two slain bodies. I got this from a friend who lives in the community. I heard that the son, Nick, went into his parents' house, stabbed both mom and dad, and that the daughter, I guess, lives on the property or at the house or in the back house, and that she found them, and that the mom was still alive. And apparently she called the ambulance and went in the ambulance with her mother. Michelle died in the ambulance, but had enough time to tell her daughter that it was Nick, their son, who stabbed them. God. And that's why they figured it out so quickly, and he's in custody.
That answers my biggest question of how did they find out so fast? Like, how did they know definitively?
That, I had not heard that from anyone else. So now Billy Bush on the scene. It's unbelievable. What? Well, you know, now Nick faces murder charges, and apparently that will include a special circumstance for multiple murders and an allegation of using a deadly weapon, of course, a knife, which could result in the death penalty.
I wonder what happens when you are the killer of your parents and you are standing to inherit large amounts of money. Does that immediately just default you?
Oh, I imagine it would.
There must be some, but he's got the biggest lawyer in the game. How is he paying for it?
Well, how's he paying for it, and what is the defense? This is, of course, attorney Alan Jackson, who secured an acquittal for Karen Reed on murder charges and during that retrial. He also represented Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, he's big time. And this guy is like, what, a couple thousand, probably an hour.
Here's something else shocking. Michelle Obama was on with Jimmy Kimmel. She and Barack were supposed to see Rob and his wife the night of the murders.
I know you and your husband were friends with Rob and Michelle Reiner, and I'm very sorry for your loss.
My God.
How long have you known the Reiners?
We've known them for many, many years, and we were supposed to be seeing them last night, and we got the news. And let me just say this. Rob and Michelle Reiner are some of the most decent, courageous people you ever want to know. They're not deranged or crazed. What they have always been are passionate people in a time when there's not a lot of courage going on. They were the kind of people who were ready to put their actions behind what they cared about. And they cared about their family, and they cared about this country, and they cared about fairness and equity. And that is the truth. I do know them.
And one other clip, Barnes, I wanted to play for you. This is a resurfaced interview with Rob Reiner and his son, Nick, discussing their relationship.
Your kid is going through rough times. The parent your main job is to keep your child safe. So I would do anything.
We didn't bond a lot as a kid. Like, he really liked baseball. I like basketball, and he could watch that with my brother, but baseball. But I just, when I saw him do that, and it was something that I'm interested in, I was like, wow, like, he really knows a lot. And like, it made me feel closer to him and be like, yeah.
What was the most difficult part about working together for the two of you?
It wasn't very tough. I mean, it was a pretty nice experience for me. I don't really think it was like tough at all.
Really?
I mean, we did get into fights over things, but ultimately it forced us to make the film better. I mean, we get into issues, and I would see, the whole process for me, I can just speak for myself, it did make me understand him a lot more, and I think it made me a better father. Hopefully it did.
I think the bonding came not from the story itself, but from the fact that we were working on a movie together.
Rob tried so hard, but in all those interviews, and I've seen him circulating, Nick looks empty.
He does. He's glazed over.
Yep.
I feel so sad for the daughter who is now left behind.
28 years old.
I would like to lighten things up a bit, Barnes.
Take me there.
George Clooney says he no longer will be kissing girls in movies. He's like, I've been trying to do the Paul Newman route. He's talking about his age, and he said, in 25 years, I'm 85 years old. It doesn't matter how many granola bars you eat. That's a real number. But he was talking about how in one movie with Julia Roberts, they had to do this one kissing scene like 79 to 80 times. And he was talking to his wife, Amal, and she's like, really? So he's like, yeah, I'm not doing romantic films anymore. He's going to leave it to the young dudes.
It's really nice of him to bow out as he gets, older in life and still he gets better looking like every day.
How about this love story? Martin Short kind of getting impatient, waiting on Meryl Streep's divorce to be finalized. She was with her husband for 45 years, and I guess she still wants to have an amicable relationship with her husband because they have children together. But Martin is getting impatient. He's so in love, Barnes. He really wants to move in together and have a life with Meryl. Wow, I never saw that relationship coming. Did you?
That is rando, and he's going to have, California is a tough state, I think, to do all that business in.
It's really tough. Hey, if you're a fan of The Pit, season 2 is just around the corner. HBO Max, January the 8th. A trailer just dropped for season 2.
And so it begins.
Welcome back. Took some time. Plus, who else is going to get this place to the 4th of July?
Your replacement came in early. She's just covering while I go on my little sabbatical.
I have ideas for improving the department.
Okay, well... Want to tell me some more about your ideas?
It's going to be a lot of time to self-reflect. Sure you can handle that.
Is this a drill?
Westbridge Hospital has shut down all the computer systems.
Are we next?
We're about to go analog.
Charged. Clear. We all need help from time to time. Be an educational miracle. The most important thing... I could use a second set of hands. Because then we'll never stop offering.
I tell myself that every day.
And I'm so intrigued by this movie, Marty Supreme, with Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow. They do make out in the movie. He thinks that this is his best work.
This is the one where Mr. Wonderful is playing her husband and not just a walk-on role, like a full-on big role.
Like, this is probably my best performance, And that it's been 7-8 years that I feel like I've been handing in really, really committed, top-of-the-line performances. And it's important to say it out loud because the discipline and the work ethic I'm bringing to these things, I don't want people to take for granted. I don't want to take for granted. This is really some top-level.
Yeah, this is a fictionalized version of the real-life, legendary Jewish table tennis hustler and champion. Check it out, Marty Supreme. That is your celebrity sleaze.
Get ready for The Rush with Max Crosby.
You already know what time it is.
All-pro defensive end Max Crosby takes you beyond the field with exclusive insights, real stories from inside the locker room.
You could literally see us laughing, kind of chirping back and forth.
This is The Rush. Buckle up.
We talk about The Rush on The Rush all the time.
Don't miss the behind-the-scenes moments and interviews everyone's talking about.
And we appreciate you guys. We're going to keep feeding you all the content.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Here we go.